Okay, we're presenting a new podcast segment that hopefully I can bring to you from time to time on A View from the Middle. I don't know how good of an interviewer I am, but I'm going to give this a shot, and I thought I would ease into things by interviewing my friend Amy from Whatthe Paranormal. I think she is with us right now. Hopefully the sound isn't too bad. Amy, are you there?
Hello.
All right, so far so good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're going to try and keep this short, but let's get into some ghost hunting stories. Amy, did you just fart?
Yes.
Well, that's a bit of a surprise. Are you finally ready to admit you fart all the time and it's a big part of your life?
Yes.
Well, okay then. I guess I'll do away with the ghost hunting questions, and then we'll see what I can come up with. If you're sure you want to get into this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, as I can now tell everybody, you have ripped off some real humdingers over the last 3 or 4 years. When did farting like this become... There's another one. When did farting become such an important part of your life?
I've been doing it since I was 17. Well, even before then, because my whole family, of course, we're Indian, and that's like a big part of the heritage that I grew up with.
Yes, I have a small dip of Chickasaw as well, and from what I understand, the Chickasaw believe really stinky, silent farts would draw crickets, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought. Now, of course, it can be dangerous farting at such an intense level.
Yes.
In fact, you almost burned the house down playing checkers once. Why don't you tell us about that?
We had candles lit on each side of the board, the big tall candles. The candle flame shot straight up in the air and across the ceiling. There was 4 of us there that seen it happen. I don't even know what happened after that because it wasn't my board.
Oh, that must have been quite frightening.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Lainey is part Chickasaw as well. Does she have the same farting tendencies as you do, and are they as big?
After we would do some small stuff, but after Lainey was born, she was about 2, and we started noticing a lot of things with her and how gifted she really was with it.
I have noticed Lainey's farts don't smell nearly as bad as yours. What would you say Lainey's farts smell like?
Twinkie.
Really? That's ironic. Of course, yours certainly don't smell like a Twinkie.
That's not good.
Have you ever had a... Well, I want to watch the language here. Have you ever had a bad accident in your pants when you farted?
Well, I've seen lots of stuff like shadows and everything else, but the first time that I actually feel like that I personally seen a huge, oh my Lord, that was the biggest train wreck.
Okay, sounds like you might have a mess on your hands. Let me get through a couple more questions and I will let you go. Your farts smell horrible.
Yes.
And they can be loud, but they can also last a long time. What is the longest fart you've ever had?
A little over 2 years.
Wow, that is really something. I hate to keep going back to the smell, but it is quite horrible. If the smell of your farts were a movie, what kind of movie would they be?
Mostly horror movies.
I think that's probably right. What place would you compare it to if someone is trapped in a small space with one of your farts?
Alcatraz.
I'd say that's probably not far off. We don't want to make it seem like you literally fart all the time, though. There are times you don't.
Mm-hmm.
What's it like when you've gone, say, 3 or 4 hours without farting?
I miss it.
And what kind of people usually criticize you about your farts?
Childish, immature people who have nothing better to do than make other people's lives miserable.
I really should ask, have you talked to a doctor about this?
There may be a couple of days that we have not talked on the phone, but that's only because maybe one of us is sick or we're out of town or something's happened. But I think I can count on both hands how many times we haven't talked every day.
Wow. I don't know if you can even find it anymore, but have you tried Beano?
Own it.
Oh, and it doesn't stop it. Well, one last fart question. If you could smell the fart of any celebrity, Keeping in mind you are a ghost hunter, so it can even be a ghost fart. What celebrity would it be?
Well, it's a good thing I'm a ghost hunter because it would be Patrick Swayze.
Ah, interesting choice.
Yes.
And finally, we don't want it all to be about farts. I understand you do a great Michigander Man impersonation. Can we hear a little of that?
What's up, April?
Wow, that's really impressive. Boy. Okay, I don't want to keep you any longer, but now that the cat is out of the bag, or the fart is out of the bag, as it were, I'll have to stock up on hard-boiled eggs and pizza, and we'll get together for a fart collab sometime.
I don't know. We need to get together and figure that out.
Okay, do you have any other plans for the day?
I want to play Plinko.
Well, that's unexpected. Well, good luck with that. Keep the air freshener stocked, and thanks for joining me.
Thank you.
Okay, everybody, check out. Oh man, check out Whatthe Paranormal at the link on the end screen or in the description. And of course, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Not necessarily in that order. And Amy, I will see you next time. Gee whiz.